One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it is time to get it going.
It's raining. Nice. First game of the season. I gotta take my quarterback out. It's 92 degrees, but it's raining. Oh, D.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Webster. Knocked down right at the 25.
Boom, 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 boom. What you was on this weekend, Kier?
He breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
That's caught. It's White. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
Yo, do you play
Offensive coordinator of the country. They come in the game.
you play anybody in
They have a couple plays they want to
Bow
go
Mountain
through to
League?
get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
I haven't played nobody
This
yet.
crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure.
Still got it
He's
all.
got it along the sideline. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
It's time to test your
It's
luck,
almost
buddy.
incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. Recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, In the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That's fake.
There's a lot of
Fast
talk
in
into
it.
this game about what the
I know he's not fast.
Well,
Well,
we asked the coaching staff about it. They said, look, we got a guy that we feel can spin it in the rain. He does it in practice. We've seen it in games. That one, though, looked like it got a little bit away from him there on the opening drive here in these tough conditions.
I'm on YouTube. All right, love you.
Miller with the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper.
How the fuck he can't slide? He changed it?
Here's this offense with
How to
the
slide?
set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense
Nah, that shit makes you die.
keeping lane integrity.
Why you go to that
Keeping him
hole?
in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play.
I ain't gonna lie, you trying to mute me
pass,
on your shit?
Defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The play action fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Don't
You
ever
knew you were
press
going
me
to see it
again.
in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Oh, I did some bullshit.
Intercepted. Big
Oh
play.
my god, why was the play stuck on the
Bringing
screen?
it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great
And I know I had
return
something
to improve
open
this field
too.
position.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Florida State.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on third down.
Don't do
We're
it.
already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Got no shoes, man.
They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. That's caught. It's McCoy. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
He'll toss it. And
Come
they
on,
just
you gotta
didn't
get upfield, brother.
anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 25.
I hate the way he just fell. Is that what you was talking about?
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play for them?
Picked off, and they
Do it,
ruin
man,
the
late.
drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Yeah, I
This is
seen.
obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for space, it's Webster. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. Sends it down.
Oh, why is he wide open?
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet. And all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Grab, go to the middle. It's Pittman.
He ran to
He's
me.
brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
He literally ran
They'll
into me.
decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to adjust the pattern. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives. You have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. On the run, fires downfield. Oh,
I had something I know I do.
Almost had the
I was
interception.
born
This guy makes so many big
looking
plays,
at one
but
nigga.
couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. To the air, it's Simpson. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated.
And now see
the
press
relationship
1-on-1.
between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know
I
where
better not
he's
ever
going to
see
be
that.
and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing them in, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The give to the back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Oh, number 2.
I like
Wasn't big.
They're so close to midfield. If no get it, it's not the end of the world.
Do you like that they kept it on the ground and not just because it was successful?
Yeah, I think a lot of coaches tend to overthink it. And I just think you keep it on the ground, keep it simple, something you've been running since day one, and you know in short yardage situations, you do it really well.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Purdy on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before he picked up the first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it.
Oh, he didn't get in.
Touchdown, Noles.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Right.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I couldn't even choose my play
The
just now.
defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it.
Yo, why we not moving?
Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the
Fuck! I had to do that.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds for a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. His drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shows him the stiff arm. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
To the ground with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Alabama will get the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot.
There he goes. They stop him at the 42, and they get him across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Bama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll pull it on the read. Find some fresh air. First down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot when he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Spits it out to the back.
Oh, he should have.
Completion on 3rd down.
Ho, ho, ho.
And you thought maybe in the
He
second
should
half
have
this offense could
died.
just
Oh
find
my
their rhythm,
goodness.
find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh my God, why he get put like that?
Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
When the offense stays aggressive, they try to throw the football, and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the left. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Webster. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet.
Oh my God, that was my
This
sack.
offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble.
Probably not.
Fires on the move. Pulls it in.
Nah, he ain't
Big
touchdown.
pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking.
Snags it inside the 20.
So,
They make the tackle.
I did that play
but not
twice
before
and the
he
same thing
finishes
happened.
off this third
So I'm
period
just
with
not to
a
use that
big
play.
play.
Florida State, 7.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll do it himself. And
Fumble.
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll run the option. The pitch.
What?
That might have been a bad read as the defense just
I just want that play to
all
work, bro.
over the pitch man.
What a great job tackling that time by the
You ever-
quarterback. Out on an island
you ever
by
have a
himself.
play
It's
like you
him
just
and the
want to work?
pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy
Oh my God,
is
that's cool.
good at covering, and he's good at...
It's a seam wide open. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
You are ridiculous.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling.
No
that
way.
To the 42-yard line. Looks as
How
if
you
we
get
have
hurt
an
'cause of that?
injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Alabama pushing the tempo.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Man down on the play is the official.
Hold on. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. Let's get all these niggas out right now. This was about to start happening.
A break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Fires to the big fella. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here in the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Bro,
Wide open
50 switch sticking me. I don't know where the fuck I am.
All kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Quarterback adapted. The throw. Got a man. It's Davis. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the right.
Catch the ball.
And he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
Oh, I hate when this happens.
On 3rd down, going up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man.
I didn't see my fucking play just now.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down,
Now I'm
down
home,
the red zone,
but
the field starts to shrink. They really
fucking
struggle
thing,
to try
like,
to find a play to get someone open.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
oh my gosh.
It's incomplete, and they desperately
Fucking thing was
keep that
stuck,
drive
like,
going, and they couldn't
on my
make
screen as the
connection.
play was happening.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And you want that clock to run. It may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Caught, close to the marker, it's Young. There he goes! All out of space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 4 over Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, finds room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires downfield. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Touchdown Seminoles. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here comes the 2-point try. Back to pass, it's Ferry. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession.
Because I wasn't even paying attention.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The snap sets up the throw. Going to take a shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll go to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense.
We're away.
Back in the ball game. Now we got a
What did you get there?
one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes his
No
way into
fucking
the end
way.
zone, and now they're within 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Yeah.
And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for
I'm
the
paying
score.
attention now.
The clock is at 20 seconds left to play. They'll line up for an onside kick to try to pull it
Yo,
out.
you're lying.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you need a
Gang,
miracle to come through.
if I could tell you, I would. But did you not just see me run to the ball?
Go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's a throw downfield late.
Yo, they're catching everything.
Inside the 20. Timeout is called.
Put that on
Clock
God.
Stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
What are we
This
doing?
upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are
Nah, it's
in
my
a
niggas in the game.
world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Dick, bro.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. And it's
Oh, my
incomplete
goodness.
into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.